When you ask someone, what do you know about identity? The first thing that comes to their mind is how that you get to know a person's name or perhaps a person's personality. But today we'll be looking at a different understanding of what identity is, and we'll be using a very important character, Daniel. But then Daniel is not our major focus. We'll be looking at someone really important. But before then, welcome to Let It Out with Precious, and I'm still your very host, Precious. So, okay, looking at Daniel, I believe that most of us knows the story of Daniel and how that he and his friends, were asked to eat the king's meal, for some certain period of time before they were being presented to the king. But one important person that we ignore is the chief official, who is called Apenes. I call him Apenes. I hope that's the right pronunciation. Alright, so Apenes was the one who gave Daniel the permission to eat the vegetables Daniel wanted to eat. Now we ignore this very important person because we feel that he didn't play a major role. But I want to tell you something concerning identity. It is one thing for a man to know what he wants and where he is going. It's another thing for him to get the necessary resources to help him on where he's going to. One important thing you need to understand is that, number one, if Apenes have not given Daniel the go ahead to stay away from the king's meal and eat the vegetable that Daniel said he wanted to eat, it would have been very impossible for Daniel to do that. Secondly, Apenes put his life at risk. If you read through Daniel chapter 1, where Apenes said that he was going to put, and if it doesn't work out well, he was going to put his life at risk. Now, one important thing you need to understand is that it takes a man who knows who you are and where you are going to risk his life. So a question I want to ask you is, who is that important person in your life that is ready to lay his life down just to make sure that your dream gets to where it's supposed to? Ignoring other people that does not understand or believe where you are going to. Of a truth, you might say that if Apenes did not help Daniel, Daniel would still have been able to achieve as much as he wanted to, but the journey would have been tough. Which means that in understanding identity, you must understand the connection you need to make your journey easier. You must understand the people that can help your journey, less burdensome. So can I explain to you that Apenes was a major help to Daniel's journey? Being the fact that Daniel was able to get permission for a man who has put down his life in order for Daniel to achieve what he has conceived in his heart. So you need necessary people to be able to understand you and the vision and be able to sacrifice certain things. Most times they sacrifice even their sleep to pray for you. Sometimes they sacrifice even their money to give you. So you must understand that you need certain people. The people who do journey alone are the people most times who struggle, who go through the tough route. Most times what people need in their identity is understanding the friends and the family needed to push them to the heights that they want to achieve. Really, you are not an island, which means that you need people, you need the right connection.